currently in 2024, how much does Priyadarshini earn?
Approximately around 90K I'm getting. For the 3 years, I'm a single mom having a single child with me, a girl child.
Currently, how many loans do you have apart from the home loan?
I have only one personal loan. This was taken during when I and my husband were together. We just thought to buy a land.
Do you have this land in your name?
No, actually, I got scammed. I took education loan. I have repaid it. I have taken some personal loan for my marriage. I repaid it. And for marriage, no, there will be some dowry. For that also, I go on with finance. And yes, during my marriage, I faced a lot of financial crisis because of my ex. I used to get a loan and I gave it to him.
Have you been able to save up anything in these 10 years?
No, I couldn't save any money.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of Fix Your Finance. Today I am in Chennai and with me I've got Priyadarshini Ravi. Priyadarshini ma'am, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for the call.
Priyadarshini ma'am, where do you live? Where are you from? Can you give us a brief introduction about yourself?
I'm living in Chennai with my parents. I'm working in IT for the past 10 years. For the 3 years, I'm a single mom having a single child with me, a girl child. Independently and self-dependent woman on both financially and personally.
What did you study, ma'am? What is your educational background?
My education is BE, Bachelor's of Computer Science I have completed. So presently I'm doing my MBA as correspondent.
Okay, let's begin, ma'am. So currently you are living with your mom, dad, your 4-year-old daughter and your brother, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, unmarried brother.
How old is he, ma'am?
My brother is now it's 29 years old.
Ma'am, when you started working 10 years back, what was your first drawn salary?
When I started as an intern where they never paid me any salary for 6 months. And my first salary is, I got around some 17,000 rupees. That was my initial salary.
And currently in 2024, how much does Priyadarshini earn?
Approximately around 90K I'm getting.
Apart from your fixed income, what are some other perks offered by your company?
Apart from that, I'll be getting a bonus, early bonus once in a year I'll get. It will be around some 8 to 10% from my CTC.
Okay, so additional 1 month salary is paid out as a bonus.
Yeah.
Do you take care of all the members in your family or are you responsible for you and your 4-year-old daughter?
I'm responsible for me and my 4-year-old daughter. I'm not providing any contribution to my family until if it is an emergency.
Of course.
Yeah.
Your mom and dad, are they working?
They are very old. They are retired.
And your brother, he's 29 years old right now. I'm assuming that his income takes care of your mother and father. He's responsible for your mom and dad. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so 90,000 rupees is the income. Chalo, now let's have a look at your expenses. Firstly, ma'am, when did you start thinking about managing your finances?
It was changed only 1 year ago, not before that. I'm used to have a lavish spender because I'm the first person, earning person from my family. So I took education loan. I have repaid it. I have taken some personal loan for my marriage. I repaid it. And for marriage, no, there will be some dowry. For that also, I go on with finance. I repaid everything. And yes, during my marriage, I faced a lot of financial crisis because of my ex, a lavish thing. I used to get a loan and I gave it to him. For that also I paid. I closed everything before last year.
Wait, so if you don't mind, was your ex-husband not contributing to any of your family expenses?
No. We got separated 2 years back. Till now, he never spent any single money for my kids' education or for ourselves. He's not spending anything. And I'm in a position, don't want to go back to him for money's sake. Because if I ask money, no, he will do all the nonsense thing for my kid. He will be having, control over my kid. I don't want to have that thing happen to my kid. So,
are you in a better position now?
Yeah. Till last year, we are into a rental house. We faced so many problems. In Chennai, right, the rent will be very high. For 2 BHK also, it will cost around some 20K. And yes, here the landlords create a lot of problem. They won't allow you to stay for a longer stay in an apartment. To overcome that, I took a decision of purchasing a resale apartment. I took it last year. So initially they asked for a 50 lakh rupees without registration. They have asked. Somehow I got a broker and we have negotiated till 42 lakhs. After knowing my situation, he reduced even more 1 lakh. So I finally closed the deal with 41 lakh.
You got your first house. You bought your house.
Yeah, yeah, I got it.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Whatever the money I had, I just gave it as an initial amount. Remaining, I went for a 36 lakhs as a housing loan with 15 years tenure, 8.4 as a rate of interest. So the monthly EMI will be of the 35,000 rupees.
First things first, housing costs 35,000 rupees. I personally feel that this is a good decision. You got a house worth 50 lakh rupees, a fully made up, ready to move in house worth 50 lakh rupees for just 41 lakh rupees. That's great. And looking at the EMI, your current EMI is less than 40% of your 2024 income. So that is also manageable. Good job. So this 41 lakhs that we are talking about, does this include stamp duty, registration, brokerage, everything?
No, for registration brokerage, it's very different amount I have paid. I had some jewels. I kept it into the bank. From that jewel loan, I paid my registration fee and all.
How much loan did you take from the jeweler?
From the jewelers, I put it around some 7.5 lakhs. I kept it.
So you spent around 49 lakh rupees to acquire the house. Apart from this house, Priyadarshini ma'am, for the last 10 years you have been working, but you also said that you took a loan to get married. You also took a loan to pay the dowry. Have you been able to save up anything in these 10 years?
No, I couldn't save any money, but I could say like I was little bit conscious about investing on gold. So I used to put GRT chit every month. Before I'm getting married, I was able to save around some 10 sovereigns of gold. After marriage, I was able to save another eight sovereigns of gold. So totally, I'm able to save around some 18 sovereigns of gold.
So this has been your life savings after working for 10 years. That's right?
Yeah.
Now that I have the details of your housing, let's look at your other expenses. Firstly, electricity. Do you take care of the electricity bill?
Previously, I never spent anything, and our electricity charge will be come around some 4,000, which is my brother's budget end. Now it has been doubled. So it is 8,000 or 9,000 it is coming, and we can't ask him to pay everything, no. So I asked him to split up whatever the amount it comes, no. If it exceed 4K, remaining 4K what it comes, I'll pay for it.
Next category is food and groceries. You have written 3,000 rupees here.
It's only for my kid alone, for buying any dry fruits for her. Weekly I used to buy fruits for her. Sometimes she will be asking for some junk food also. In that case we can't go and ask anyone, no. So I'll pay myself. It will take monthly, it will take some 3,000 rupees.
Got it. Great. Next is house help. Zero.
I and my mother will manage ourselves. We are not having any housemates as of now.
Next, ma'am, do you have a car or a scooter?
I have a two-wheeler, Honda Activa. In a week, I'll put around some 300 to 400 rupees petrol.
Max.
So that will help me.
Did you take a loan to buy the Activa?
It is closed. It was around some 4 years back itself. It got closed.
Ma'am, if you don't mind, can you tell me how many loans you have taken in your life?
I'm not going for the loan for all the time, but sometime I used to save and get it. Even though I go for a loan, that will be of not more than I always have a thought of, if we are getting salary, 1/4 of the money should be in our hand. In the month end, we should not go and ask anyone to give me some money. We should be not in the position. But it happened, even though I'm very conscious, it happened after years. Maybe after my marriage and all, no, I somehow I am not able to manage because of kid education loan went, my marriage loan went. So everything comes together, and that is the time where I get very hard. We have lost our principle that having 1/4 of the money is not in our hand. Even I struggled to putting injection for my kid. I went for a private hospital. That is a mistake I did, where they costed for 10K for a small vaccination also. I put all 11 vaccination in the privatized hospital. I don't want to mention the
Oh my
hospital name
god.
here. I was that stupid at that time. I spent that money to put the vaccination.
Ma'am, I have one question for you. You said that you have a principle of saving at least one fourth of your income. Are you able to do that right now?
Now, yeah, I'm back on track. I'm back on track. I got an, I got an hike recently, 9% of hike. I got my company, which is very
Congratulations.
good hike. I got it. So what I did, I bought one undial. I don't know how to tell that one. It's a kind of piggy bank where I'll go whenever I get the salary. The first moment I'll go to a GRD shop. I'll go and pay the GST. I'll get a 1 gram coin. I'll keep it into the box.
And are you buying it every month?
3 months. Started with 3 months with my appraisal. It is going good. Well and good. It is going good.
Good. Great start. Great start. Gold is good for two reasons. Firstly, it acts as a great emergency fund, right? Gold is extremely liquid. So, at any point of time, if you are in a financial crisis, you can go to the jeweler, sell it, and get cash instantly. Second, in turbulent times, in a world that we are currently in, gold's valuation is bound to increase because too many things are happening, because of which there is a lot of unrest. So, adding gold in your portfolio, in your investments, is definitely recommended. Now, let's look at your other expenses. What is your Wi Fi expense, ma'am? Use wrote zero.
Because we operate, everything will comes into that a network connection we took. So we got almost some 5 to 6 OTT where we never spent any single time of it. So we are not watching OTT at all.
Apart from this, do you have any other expenses?
Medical expenses will come for my kid because she's affected with wheezing since 2 years onwards. We went for 3 admission for her where it was very critical at that time. She has wheezing. She will get continuous cough without any mucus, and she will be having a sleeping disturbance, and it will have some respiratory problem for her. She can't breathe at all.
I hope your daughter recovers super soon. On a monthly basis, what is the medical expense?
This month it happened almost Friday. I spent almost some 2,500 rupees for nebulization, doctor consultation, and getting the puff inhaler for her. But it not happened regularly. Now because of the precautions it got reduced, I guess. Maybe 6 months once or 3 months once will go. Now I opted for government children hospital Egmore. So there everything is free of cost. Only thing is we have to go and check.
And is it effective, ma'am? Is it effective? Are they helpful?
It got improved after going there. Only they have given me so many advices how to handle such type of cases. Even for x-rays and all, no, they're not charging any single penny.
That's great. So, people from Chennai, if you're seeking medical help, you can consider the government hospitals and save a lot of money. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. So, ma'am, apart from this, any other expenses? I will talk about your loans. We will discuss your loans. But any other expenses?
Nothing. Don't. But I used to have a tendency like my kid used to dress well. Whenever I was thinking this month, okay, I have this money for me, but I never spend it for me. I'll spend it for my kids. Last month also, when I had the call with your colleague, no, I told I spent almost some 6,000. I thought to spend on myself, but I don't know. Unintentionally, I went and bought it for my kids, and they enjoyed a lot.
I understand you have a daughter and she's young. Of course, you are going to spoil her on a monthly basis. On an average, how much are you spending on impulse shopping?
On a monthly basis, if you ask, no, I can spend around some 3,000, 3 to 4,000. Not only clothes. It includes all her stationaries, all her if she wants to buy something for her school activities also come into that shopping part alone.
So, if I look at all your fixed expenses, okay, 50,000 rupees is your fixed expenses to take care of your house and your kid. Yeah. Now, let's talk about your loans, ma'am. Currently, how many loans do you have apart from the home loan?
I have only one personal loan, and that EMI is 30K per month.
What was the purpose of this loan, ma'am?
This was taken during when I and my husband were together. We just thought to buy a land, but it didn't went go good, and because of that we had a fight, and because of that all the problems has arise. So I take the loan on myself, so I have to repay it. So almost I paid 2 months, 2 years EMI I have paid, till I have another 3 years of loan on me.
What was the total loan amount?
10 lakh rupees I got it, I guess. Not more than that.
Interest?
It was around some 12.5 or 12.85 at that time.
Tenure?
5 years.
How much tenure is remaining?
36 or 37 is remaining.
37, and EMI is 30,000. Ma'am, what is the current value of this land, and do you have this land in your name?
No, actually, I got scammed.
As in, like, was the developer a problem, or did your
No,
husband end up?
I don't want to explore anything, but it is a scam. I never get the money back. I got a part of the money as of 5 lakhs. I got it. I put it into my child's thing, into post office, which is called Kisan Vikas Patra, which is of around some 9 years, 6 month lock-in period. They will double the money. So whenever I got that money from my ex, I put it into my child's name. So I don't want to touch it for at any cost, because I took the loan on myself, right? I can pay the EMI, no problem. So one time, two time is enough, but I got scammed till the 5 years which I got married. So that was the biggest pain. Before having kid, you betray me, it is fine. After having a kid on your own blood, we should save something for her. No.
Okay, ma'am, kudos to you. You have seen a lot in your life, and somehow you have always bounced back in life. You paid for your own studies, you paid for your own marriage, you are taking care of your own kid, you got out of a toxic setting, and now you have your own home and you are living happily with your daughter and your parents. Kudos to you. Very few people can actually bounce back after facing so many adversities. So at this point, this is your EMI, right? 30,000 rupees. This is the only current EMI apart from your home loan.
Yeah.
So if I add this personal loan, then your total expenses 80,000 rupees, and which means that you are left with 10,000 rupees every month. Is that correct?
Yes.
What do you do with that 10,000 rupees, ma'am?
Gold I'll buy as a gram. I just aimed for buying 1 gram per month, which is cost around some 7,000 rupees. I have one potly, a kind of old ladies used to have in their hip in Tamil Nadu, that I bought it recently. I just put 5,000 rupees as a cash into it. So till now I got after. I'll show it later. Wait.
Yes, please show. Portly, yes, Portly. Please show, ma'am.
So this is the one.
Yes.
I
A
got
lot
it,
of
and I'm just.
a lot of my friends use this to store their jewelry. You are using it for the right purpose. Very nice, very nice. How long has it been, ma'am?
After moving this house, no, after 2 months, I just started to save, because if something happens, I don't want to go again. I don't want to go and stand in front of anyone. If it is with small money, no problem. I'll have it. Realistic money, 5,000, it is okay.
Amazing. So your cash, your portly cash is 5,000 rupees?
Yes.
5,000. Very impressive. Which means that you are not spending 4,000 rupees every month, huh?
Not
You're
every
not.
month. That is what it was very impulse. In a month, after 3 months or 4 months, I feel what we are running like a robotic. Why can't we spend ourselves? That time I'll go and spend. That is what it is.
So this will be around 2,000 rupees a month if I'm not wrong. Yeah?
Yeah.
You have 30,000 rupees into 37. Ma'am, you will end up paying 11 lakh 10,000 rupees if you continue this loan till the end of your tenure. What is the current principal outstanding?
I didn't check.
What I am saying is, if you can use your Kisan Vikas Patra amount and reduce this principal, then your total interest will decrease significantly. Because the interest rate is so high, what's happening is that you will be paying 8 lakh rupees in interest for a 10 lakh rupee loan.
Okay, the problem with this Kisan Vikas Patra, we can't close it till 2 years.
When did you start, ma'am?
I started last year, May I started.
Use your bonus, and whenever you are able to take out the Kisan Vikas Patra savings, use at least 50% to pay up this loan. Okay?
Okay.
Guys, the reason why I'm asking her to take out money from Kisan Vikas Patra to pay off this loan is because Kisan Vikas Patra gives an interest of 7.5%, while the interest charged on this particular loan is 13%. She is losing out money by continuing this loan in spite of investing in an asset. So whenever the cost of debt is higher than the return on your investments, please close your loans first. 10 लाख रुपए में वो 18 लाख रुपए मैम को देना पड़ रहा है क्योंकि 13% पे लोन लिया गया है. Right? Okay. Tell me, any other investments? Do you invest in mutual funds? Do you invest in any other product?
I used to put PPF 2000 rupees in bank.
When did you start investing, ma'am?
Last year, October. It was auto debit. I set it as auto debited from my salary. So 25 I will get salary, 26 PPF, insurance, LIC insurance is there. That was taken 5 years back. So that is also will get debited, auto debited on 27.
How much are you investing?
In insurance is 2K per month.
Yes. Apart from that, any other investments?
Rarely I put, if I have money, I'll put 1000 rupees on Nifty 50, which is on Grow app. Till now, I invested around some 16,000 rupees for 2 years. Till now.
Very nice.
I never. That's it.
Now, ma'am, let me run you through the returns. Public Provident Fund has been giving anywhere between 7.5 to 8%. It keeps fluctuating, right? Gold has given a return of anywhere between 11 to 12%. And Nifty 50 has also given a similar return of 12 to 13%. Ma'am, now if you continue investing 2,000 rupees in PPF for the next 20 years, you would have invested 4,80,000 and total you would have made 11.14 lakhs. PPF investments are tax-free, ma'am. So 11.14 is what you will get. Public Provident Fund has a lock-in period of 15 years. Next is gold.
Gold.
If you continue to invest 8,000 rupees every month in gold for 20 years, you would have invested 19,20,000 rupees. And on top of that, you will make a estimated profit of 61 lakh rupees. So your total amount will become 79.93 lakhs. On that, you will have to pay 12.5% tax on the profits, similar to equity mutual funds. So for your child's education, what I would recommend is you should invest around 20 to 30% in gold and rest 60-70% in equity mutual funds.
Okay.
These are the set of equity mutual funds wherein you can make more than 12 or 13%. There are two categories, mid-cap funds and small-cap funds. These are way more riskier than Nifty 50 and gold, but the returns are also more than 15%. So what I would suggest is, if you are planning to invest 10,000 rupees for your kids' future, 30 rupees in gold because you are comfortable with gold, next 30 rupees in Nifty 50 mutual fund, next 20 rupees in Nifty Next 50 mutual fund, 10 rupees in mid-cap fund and 10 rupees in a small-cap fund. If you continue doing that, your blended return, your portfolio's overall return will be around 14%, which means 20 lakh rupees will become more than a crore. That should be good enough for you to send your kid to a decent college.
Okay.
Is that clear? Ma'am, do you have any doubts?
Apart from that, I just had a plan for this Portly Cash. Actually, I went some insurance for kids' education. I am a ICICI customer.
No, ma'am. No, I'll tell you why. These insurance policies for kids' education, they will also invest in the stock market like mutual funds do. But they have way higher fees. There is a lock-in period for 10-15 years.
Okay.
And because your money is invested also in an insurance, the entire amount is not invested in the market. So, a
Okay.
way better way to invest for your kids' education is mutual funds. So, kids' education ke liye, please never invest in these insurance policies. These insurance policies also invest in the market. These are called unit linked insurance plans. If you are a Fix Your Finance viewer, then you already know that they are not of any good. Okay,
Any suggestion for term insurance for me?
your current loan value, okay, home loan plus personal loan, is around 50 lakhs. Plus you are also responsible for your kids future, so you should take a term insurance with a cover of 1 crore rupees.
Okay.
On an average, the cost of it will be around 1000 rupees a month or 12,000 annually for a 1 crore insurance, right? The coverage will be till 60 years of age.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have one question for you. Currently, your brother is taking care of all the household expenses. Once he gets married, what's the plan?
Eventually, we thought to split the expenses. I don't know, like how I can't go and ask them. No, I'll
Of
make
course,
sure
of
that I'll
course.
make sure their expenses. So I will be taking care of them. No problem into it.
Best of luck, ma'am. Best of luck. I'm sure that you will be well prepared by the time your brother, gets married. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much for the call. Actually, I just get a friendly kind of a guidance how I can finance my money that I have. Even I'm saving small, I doesn't know. I'm blindly saving. I don't know about the growth and all and about the compounding thing. It's a kind of a knowledge sharing session with a friend who I know for a longer time. And thank you so much for considering my request.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. If you also want help with your finances, if you want to have a chat with me to understand your finances better, to fix your personal finances, fill the form given in the description below and my team will get in touch with you very soon. This is Anshuman Sharma. If you liked anything in this video, please hit the like button. We are very close to reaching 1 million subscribers. Please subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button. Your love and support will keep us motivated. Thank you, Priyadarshini ma'am. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time.